So the Cowboys do indeed hire Andre Curtis, who was the defensive back coach for the Chicago Bears, and also he cut his teeth within the confines of the Seattle Seahawks as well. So when you think about the Cowboys' complete picture, I'm looking at everything, and they are trying to solidify their defensive side of the coin. This is another situation and scenario that we will have to sit back, wait, and see how all of this will work its way out. I'm hearing good news about Andre. I'm hearing that he's a very interpersonal, personal person. And on top of that, he got a great relations with most of the players that's on the team. And he's already familiar with Matt Eberflus, right? So when you look at all of that and you say to yourself, okay, the Cowboys are trying to put these pieces together, and as well as they hired a linebacker coach by the name of David, and he was a very Borgonzi, I think that's how you say that man's name. But he was also a linebacker coach that is connected with the Chicago Bears. So what I'm looking at is they are assembling this team together, right? And like I said before, it's too soon to grade this coaching staff. We got to wait until the complete picture is over with, right? We got to wait until everything is solidified. But you can tell that they are getting continuity together. They want to approach this, whereas the Cowboys front office is allowing these guys to pick out who fits their said system the best. And you can't get angry and upset at that. But I want to play this clip from Brandon Laurie's channel. Appreciate him. Salute to him. He's a great follower on Twitter. Let's listen to this. This is the linebackers coach who said that, you know, he connected with T.J. Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds at the Chicago Bears land. So let's listen to it real quick.
So we'll do three things here. We'll run through the first 12 plays of this game, and then we'll look at the install for today, just get a preview of it, and then at the very end, we'll do some code words. All right?
Gonzo, he's a great dude. But I think for me, I think it's similar. Tremaine would probably feel the same way, but I think we all see the game the same way and understand how it's supposed to look, especially now being our second year in the system and kind of having a good feel for everything in terms of film study and understanding, how teams are trying to attack us, and he's been really good for us, for sure.
So that's T.J. Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds, both of those boys. Keep in mind, for the record, the Chicago Bears defense did finish 12th overall last season. That's pretty good when you can barely name the players that's on that team. And shout out to T.J. Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds. But I would say this right here. Maris Leofow, he should be very happy about that, right? When Overshawn get back, Overshawn should be very happy about that. And as well as this defense together. I think that the linebacker crew is going to be good. We can look at Michael Parsons. Some people can think that he's going to have another mid-season. No, we can't say that about Parsons because every year he had double-digit sacks. And on top of that, I think that with this staff and with the kind of caliber of coach that we have out of Eberflus, it's going to be a good situation for him, Parsons, as well as DeRon Bland. If these guys can stay healthy, let me talk about this. You got Marshawn Nealon. You got Sam Williams, who we're going to wait to see what he's looking like when he come back or what have you, but I'm thinking that he's going to be really good to go in this particular system. And then you have Carl Lawson. You got continuity and familiarity with White Cotton, with Carl Lawson, right? And we've seen the clip of him being able to have all of that good passion and bring that to the table. I think that with these hires and bringing these group of guys in, that we are already, from a coaching staff, a little bit better than what we've seen in the previous years. No shade upon Aiden Durde, no shade upon, I like Greg Ellis. I like when he was here as well. I like Jeff Scanina. But even though Aiden Durde wasn't here last year, but I'm talking about the complete picture. When you look at the fullness of this coaching staff, And they bringing in, these type of guys that's really film guy, and people can say, hey, we can relate to him. There's been nobody in the last few years to say, yeah, what Scott McCurley showed us, man, we can learn from. No. And not to beat up Jeff Blasco or Scott Tolzien or Lee Kazine, however you call that man's name, the quarterback coach, not to beat up those guys. But if we get quality coaching staff, man, we can go a long way, Cowboy Nation. Oh, yeah, we can. And it's all about aligning division. I'm going to say again, Will McClay said he heard and he sat down, talked to Shotty, heard his vision, and he's going to try to make it come true. And that's all we can do. And I'm quite sure Matt Eberflus got his vision. So it's going to work out in the best way possible. Shout out to Andre Curtis and shout out to Dave Borgonzi, or Borgonzi. However you say that kid's name. I'm murdering his name, but y'all put the correct way to say it in the chat somewhere. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below, Cowboy Nation. This is something we should all be sitting back saying, man, with the new characters here, man, let's figure out things and see how that goes. And we just swapping, right? Al Harris, he's gone to Chicagoland, and Andre Curtis is coming to Dallas. So we'll see how all of that works its way out. Like I said, people gravitate towards Andre Curtis, right? And we'll see how this will all shake out down the stretch. Hopefully that this new coaching staff, from the DB coach to the linebacker coach to the DL coach, defensive line coach basically, that everything can work its way out for the good. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's get it. DC for life, not for short. Peace.